I got a lot of little devices that run on AA batteries. I've got a special recording unit that goes with my bigger video camera. I've got audio recording stuff that uses AA batteries, flashlights. It's my favorite kind of battery is the AA, because they're very common, and for the most part they're the best value in the battery market. You figure the price per battery and how much they give you. I prefer AA's over AAA. But the problem was, if you use like alkaline batteries, you get the best performance, but you also, you're spending a lot of money. Well, anytime you're throwing batteries away, you're spending a lot of money. So I decided, try rechargeable batteries. And rechargeable batteries are nice. They're certainly, the new ones, the nickel metal hydride batteries, are better than the old ones from 25 years ago that we used to use, the nickel cadmium. But I was getting rechargeable batteries just at like Sam's Club. You buy a package of 8 batteries or 12 batteries, or you get that multi-pack. Sam's Club carries, when it comes to rechargeable AA's, they carry the Energizer brand. I came to find out that the Energizer brand of rechargeable batteries have a high self-discharge rate. What this means is, if you charge up the battery and you leave it on a shelf for a couple of weeks and then you decide to use them, they've already lost a lot of their charge just sitting there. And so I was getting a little frustrated with that. So I try to use AA batteries, rechargeables, when I could, realizing that I wouldn't get very much performance out of them, but if I just used those some and then switched to alkaline for the rest of the day, there'd still be a bit of a savings in cost and whatever. So it was only a few weeks ago, well, a few months ago anyway, I started to wonder, is there a better solution? Is there a better brand of rechargeable AA batteries that I should try instead of just whatever was convenient to buy at Sam's Club? And I utilized a technology known as the internet, where people will often express opinions, and you're never quite sure who to trust. But when you start to see a consensus of hundreds or thousands of people that all seem to agree on something, then you figure, well, maybe this is trustworthy, and I'll see, I'll try this thing that they're recommending. So everybody recommended for when it came to rechargeable batteries, batteries manufactured by Sanyo, and the brand, they're Sanyo Eneloop batteries, and they're everyone seems to agree they're the best, for just the overall value of price and LSD, low self-discharge. Sanyo batteries they're really good. So you can charge a Sanyo rechargeable Eneloop battery, and then you stick it on the shelf, and 3 months later it still has 80-90% of its charge, whatever it is. So I thought, okay, that's what I'm looking for. So I bought some, and they did exactly what everyone said they would do. They were just it was the kind of rechargeable battery I always wished I had. So I bought those, and very happy. So I bought some more, and then I thought, well, sometimes you get these battery chargers that are like fast chargers. I had some notion that if a battery is charged too quickly, it'll heat up, and that may be good for, you just need your battery charged as quickly as you can, because you're busy, and maybe you're out somewhere and you just want to charge these batteries and keep going. But if you can afford the time, it apparently is better for your batteries to charge more slowly. And so I started to read about, well, what's the best kind of battery charger to get? And a lot of people were recommending something from a company called LaCrosse Technology. Now, I've bought radio-controlled, atomic clocks from LaCrosse Technology before, and they generally cost a little more, but they're good stuff. So I thought, okay, Same thing with the LaCrosse Technology battery charger. Costs a little more, but everyone seems to agree that this is the good stuff. So I went ahead and bought a LaCrosse Technology battery charger, and I paid like $35 for it, which seems like a lot. It charges 4 batteries, but it does it really well. You can set the charging voltage so that it charges either at kind of slow, medium, fast, and it does a really good job of monitoring the batteries, kind of keeping the batteries healthy as they charge, and just the overall experience of using the LaCrosse Technology charger is better than just using whatever cheapo charger may have come with your batteries or something like that. So that's my recommendation. If you need rechargeable batteries for any reason, if you feel like you've got little devices that are going to use a lot of batteries, and you want to save a little money, and I tell you, Sanyo Eneloop. Get those and you'll be on the right track. And then once you decide you love them, and maybe you like to kind of micromanage your battery charging, you might want to try the LaCrosse Technology battery charger, which seems to be really good. All right, well, we're here and the movie starts in about 20 minutes. It's a Wednesday morning, so there's not a lot of people around. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble getting a ticket or even getting my reserved seat at the last minute. So then the question is, what am I going to do for the next few minutes while waiting for the movie? Okay, maybe I'll walk around just for a few minutes, and then we'll go inside. Okay, so this is the movie theater back here that I like so well. There's a Gold's Gym and climbing wall and stuff over here right across from it, and then just just 1 block away over this way, that's the Ogden Temple. Let's go take a quick look before I still got a few minutes till the movie starts. You got to see what they're doing to this place. I know you're maybe not that familiar with downtown Ogden, but does it look like a place that's being revitalized right before your eyes? Here they're building hotel space and condo space up there, and retail and whatever. They got indoor skydiving over there. I haven't tried that, but hey, I got this little GoPro camera. That's like the thing I must do, right? Indoor skydiving. And I'll wear this on my head. You get this perspective. Okay, so it's like this. The Ogden Temple was built at about the same time as the Provo Temple. Just within, it was really a simultaneous construction thing, but this one was opened a few months before the other one. The Provo Temple is still the way it was originally built. It's kind of got this drum sort of design going on. But this guy they changed, they tore down the drum. And see how they're giving it a more classical, regular kind of square-walled look. Let's see if we can get close to the fence and look in. Okay, I'm gonna do some jaywalking here on YouTube. But let's take a look here. We can look through the fence here. And see right there where I'm looking right now, where that little lift device is, the blue thing. That's where the fountain was, where we stood to take pictures after our wedding. Whoa, check that out. All right. Here. Let's get back on the sidewalk. Oh, yes, I'm just a normal pedestrian. Nothing illegal about the way I'm walking around downtown. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, well, I made it out of the John Carter movie. What can I say? I work with this producer down at BYU Broadcasting, and we're all getting old enough to where we're not in the demographic anymore for these popular movies. He kind of, with certain movies, he sums it all up by saying, too much sword fighting. And boy, sword fighting was an effective way to, combat technique like 200 years ago. And yet in the movies, sword fighting is brand new all the time. Oh, by the way, this is Ogden's historic period Egyptian theater. Still has all the kind of Egyptian theater trappings, the decorations are, looking like that. But this is not where I went to see the movie. I saw the movie a couple blocks over there, and then after the movie I went over here and checked out the photo gear at a jewelry store. Anyway, I'm gonna walk across the street here. This is a crosswalk, but there's oncoming traffic, so I'll have to wait here for a moment. Yeah, I got out of the way because I didn't want all that oncoming traffic to have to stop for me in the middle of the road. Okay, so John Carter. What can I say? It's big. It's convoluted. There's too much sword fighting. All these funny sounding names of characters and causes, and I don't know. I sometimes have to stop and say, well, if I saw this movie 30 years ago, would I have been blown away by it? Yes, of course I would. The way they do special effects, if I saw anything remotely similar to that 30 years ago, I'd have been blown away. But now I'm just too jaded. Hey, but it was a good chance to get out of the house. All right. Let's go find this car.